Another key concept with layers is opacity and blending modes. So opacity, you already know. It's very easy. It's basically just, okay, I'm going to work, I've created this little graphic that's sitting on top of this picture here, okay? Now I'm going to go up to opacity and bring that down on the top layer here. And obviously it just makes it, 100% opaque or 100% transparent. No real surprises there. But right here is a really important tool called the blending modes. And it says normal right now because it's just sitting there on top of the layer. It's one layer on top of another layer. And they're sitting there completely like they're just pieces of paper, like I said before. Okay, so now what happens if we want to change the way this layer interacts with the layer below it? For example, what if we want only the dark parts of these images to be seen? Okay, so I'm going to go up here. And you get all these options, and I don't want these to scare you because you only need to know 3 for this phase, okay, for just learning. I only use multiply, screen, and overlay. So let's see what these things do. If I do multiply, what happens? Haha! Okay, now multiply means that all the dark parts of the image are showing, okay? And as you get lighter, it disappears. Now what happens with screen? Just the opposite, okay? Now all the light parts of the image are showing, and the darker it gets, the more transparent it becomes. Now let's try overlay. Very interesting. Overlay, what does that do? That makes it, basically makes this top layer like a film on top of the layer below it, okay? So you see through it almost like it's kind of like putting a 35 millimeter film or a transparent image on top of the image, okay? So everything that is gray is has disappeared, and then we see our white and dark values, but they look almost like a film on top of it. Now all of the other options here are kind of different variations of these, and you've got like one that's got, will make everything in the layers below it look a certain color and the saturation and blah, blah, blah. But just for right now, I just want you to focus on those 3.